Hello! I have an unboxing for you, but this one is gear related. Using the term gear, loosely. So, I know what these are, so without further ado, let's just get right down to it. This one, I'm pretty sure this is what I think it is. I feel like my system is pretty complete. I can play CDs, I can play vinyl, of course, I can play cassettes, I can even plug in my cell phone and play that on there. But the one thing it was lacking is the ability to play the radio. And, sometimes I just want to listen to the radio. Darn this little message. Yeah, sometimes I just want to listen to the radio. So, I got this. And, let's see what it is. It's an FM antenna. I got this on Amazon, I believe. It was just a few bucks, I think. Yeah, pretty cheap. So, yeah. There are a couple local radio stations that I really enjoy. Actually, there's quite a few. We have some good ones here in Riverside, California. The two college radio stations are very good. Actually, there's 3 college radio stations. I'm hoping I can pick them up with this antenna. Yeah, there's 3. 2, they tend to be more eclectic in their music, and the third one is mostly classical. I think they maybe like on Sundays or something they play jazz. So yeah, very excited. And then there's the commercial radio stations too. My favorite out of those is 100.3 The Sound, and it plays album rock, so a lot of good music on there. Yeah, so very excited to receive that. I'm going to be hooking that up shortly. And the second one, if this is what I think it is, this will be of interest to the cassette community. Well, before I say anything else, let's make sure it is what I think it is. These plastic bags or envelopes are pretty secure. Yes, it is. It is. So, sometime back on eBay, I purchased one of these. It was a different model, similar, but a different model. And I discovered that one of the rollers, the little wheels that come down when you press play, didn't come down all the way. And as a result, when it would get towards the end of the cassette, it would turn all warbly. Yeah. So I was extremely disappointed because I love the idea of like taking this to the gym or just having something very retro to listen to, either when I'm out and about or at the gym or whatever. So yeah, so I decided, I want to replace that one because I like that idea of being able to take cassettes out and about and just play them. Yeah. So I decided to go back on eBay, and this one I paid a little more for. This one I think was closer to 20. The last one I got, I think it was closer to like 12 or 13, something like that. That one was a really good deal, but then, it didn't work. And these I never, ever, ever see at the thrift stores. The one time I saw one at a thrift store, it was in someone else's hand, and I was like, damn it! I felt like I got here like 15 minutes earlier. That was at Savers, and the poor guy, he was strictly into rap music, which, you know, I have no problem with that. But yeah, there were no rap tapes at that thrift store. I'm sure they would get snatched up very quickly. Yeah. So I was disappointed about that, but here we go. I got it. And this one, I think this is closer to the model I used to have when I lived in Illinois. I listened to a lot of tapes. I would buy compilation tapes, or actually at that time, whenever you would go to a music store, they would frequently have little cassette samplers that record labels would put out, and I think those were free actually. So I would pick up a lot of those, and I think some would come with magazines also, and I'd buy the magazine and it'd have a cassette with it, and so I'd be rocking out. At that point I used to walk everywhere, even in 2-degree weather, in the snow. I'd walk, I don't know, it was like maybe a couple miles, a couple or 3 miles from where I worked to where I lived at that time, and I'd be rocking out to good music, and I remember listening to I'm forgetting the name of the group right now, but they had a song called Counting Blue Cars, and there was another one, Space Hog. I still like them to this day. They're a good band. It's too bad they didn't really go anywhere, but I think they had like 1 or 2 hits that were like on the radio and stuff, but Counting Blue Cars, that was I don't remember now. Yeah, that's what I need to get actually, because I'm using Spotify now, because Mog is no longer with us, or it won't be in a few months, but as far as I'm concerned, it's no longer with us. So I'm using Spotify. So I'm building up, I have a playlist of all my all-time favorite songs, and there's like 54 songs on there so far, and yeah, Counting Blue Cars, I need to put that one on there, because that's a really, really good one. Oh man, I love that song. Yeah, but these things bring back memories. Let's see if I'm gonna. It doesn't have batteries, but yeah, they appear to make full contact. Well, that one doesn't quite. Darn it. Hopefully it works. I hope this isn't the same problem. Yeah. I mean, on the other one, it was this wheel on this side. This one on this side is just a little bit... It looks like it'll still maybe push it along, I hope. Yeah, but I'm going to test it out right now. I need to put batteries in it, and I'm going to give it a thorough testing, and because the problem I had last time, I didn't thoroughly test it as soon as I received it, and so it was, too late to do anything about it. So this one I'm going to thoroughly test it and make sure that it's fully working in perfect shape. Cosmetically, it looks pretty good, actually. It has a few very minor scratches on it, but yeah, brings back a lot of memories. So the one I had, these were just more black. On here they're kind of metallic. Yeah. So hopefully this works. But there you go. I get to hook up my FM and listen to cassettes on the go. So I'm very excited to add these to my gear. I told you, it's hopefully you weren't expecting too much, but alright, well thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.